really big piece of news coming out of the Premier League this morning, and that is the impending arrival of this man, currently the Ajax manager, Erik ten Hag, confirmed by United this morning. He will be arriving at Old Trafford on a 3-year deal. There'll be an option for an extra year, and he comes with his own backroom staff. Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren, the old Manchester United assistant manager, old England manager, old Middlesbrough manager as well, will also assist Erik ten Hag at Old Trafford. And we've spoken a little about this so far today. If you are the players at Manchester United, how many of those players are looking forward to this, and how many are thinking right now, that is definitely me gone?
Depending on how he walks into the building, Rebecca, and his first conversation with the players, and this is going to be huge because his work starts the day he walks into that football club. And
do you think actually it might be starting now? Don't you think he's going to take some time to start planning? I mean, I think I would.
He would start to plan it, and he'll also be talking to Rangnick, and he will have a say in some of the things. I would suggest 8 to 10 players could be leading this football club in the summer. This guy is going to be rebuild this thing, and to rebuild it, you've basically got to knock it all down and start again, and put some pillars in place that you can start to build. Remember, and this is just one thing I think is important to say. He's not got to only build Manchester United back to challenge. He's got to get on the levels of Liverpool and Manchester City, who are right up there. So it's not just getting this team going again. He's got to get them competitive with two of the best teams we've seen in the Premier League.
So, Robbie, the outs are bigger and more important than the ins. Let's talk about the outs. Pogba, out. Cavani, out.
Out. Matic is going, we know.
Mata,
out. Possibly Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, out.
Wow.
Wan-Bissaka, probably back up. Lindelof, back up. Lingard, out. Rashford, possibly out, Rebecca. I think he'll want to have a look at him and see if he can build his confidence. But if Rashford isn't going to deliver on a regular basis, it'll be out.
Ronaldo?
This guy's going to have to make some really big decisions. Ronaldo, I think he keeps. I think you keep the amount of goals that he brings and his attitude.
I think the problem you have at Manchester United, and I'll go back to Arsenal a few years ago, I think for players at the moment, it's too easy to play for Manchester United, as in terms of there's a lack of accountability. And, you know, when you played against the Manchester United teams, when they had the success, they would all have no problem with criticising each other. And now I just feel as though they go through the motions. There has to be a mentality shift, a complete mentality shift. It has to go back to being a football club instead of being a business club. That's first and foremost. The manager, Ten Hag, he needs to be able to take control as in terms of the decisions are made by him footballing-wise. Because at the moment, you've still got people there from Sir Alex Ferguson, from other managers, and no one's going in the same direction. So you have no hope on the pitch unless everything's OK off it.
Do you, as a man from Manchester who does love that club, do you feel more hopeful today than you did a couple of months ago?
This is going to sound bizarre. I feel more hopeful because of Rangnick. Now, not because he's been the manager, but because of what he will have seen behind the scenes.
That needs fixing.
That needs fixing.
That he can tell Erik ten Hag about.
That he can tell Ten Hag about, but not just that, the experience that he's had, because other managers have just been, OK, we'll just get on with it. So that's why I'm hopeful, but it's going to be a long road.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long, and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern. And for even more content, head over to Peacock, where we've got live games, original series and a dedicated round-the-clock Premier League channel featuring studio shows, classic matches and much more.